Hi Virgo, welcome to a reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If this video doesn't resonate, that's completely fine. You can find all the information about the, what should I call it? Start of the video, or what do I call it? Basically stuff about disclaimers and why this video is a bit complicated. In the description box. And also a link about a link to a Tumblr page about Lilith. Every time I start recording. Basically, I have recorded your video like quite a few times. Usually I don't record that many times, but like every time I start recording, I feel my energy being drained. Not sure why. So I am gonna like focus more on looking through my own eyes rather than the camera lens. I do sometimes pause when I'm talking, and one of the reasons is because I have to look through the phone, or I'm switching between looking through the phone and looking through my own eyes to make sure that the camera is, on the right thing. I'm going to be focusing more on my own, like looking through my own eyes, so I can actually say what I want to say. Because every time I record, like I trip up my words so many times, and the video gets too long. And all sorts of weird stuff happens and stuff like that. So when I've recorded, like, I don't know how many times, but one of those times I recorded, these cards fell down, and these cards were at the back of the deck, and basically when they fell down, I forgot to put them back. So at the back of the deck you had the moon. Oh no, it's changed now. Okay, so yeah, here we go. I put it at the top of the deck. It was the moon, and the 10 of Cups was at the back of the deck. And then at the top of the deck was the page of thing. I'm just going to leave it like this. I can't be bothered. Oh my gosh, it's too much. So basically, the reason why I'm bringing this deck here is because when I first started like shuffling the cards, I used this deck by accident. Don't know why. I just grabbed it and used it by accident. And so when I did, the cards you got were this Two of Pentacles. Then in the last video of yours that I recorded before I decided too much interruptions. If I paused this way, see, I still get tripping up my words. I'm not going to re-record this again. I've re-recorded it too many times. Tripping up my words again. But forget about it. Just ignore whatever word mistakes I make. Kind of out of it today, I guess. So what happened was, as I was going to show you this, like explain to you what happened with this deck and show it to you, I noticed that you also have or had the Six of Pentacles at the top of the deck, which was interesting because you also have the Six of Pentacles here. So these two cards popped up in this deck when I was going to use it by accident. But for this reading, I would prefer to use the Witch's Tarot deck. So what I mentioned the third time I recorded this, not forget it. New slate, clean slate. I'm gonna try and avoid mentioning the other few times I recorded this to save time and to save basically to save time and storage space on my phone. So Three of Pentacles, three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Six of Pentacles. So what I noticed was 2 times 3 is 6. So this energy of balancing time and work time and play time times by looking into the future, so working now for the sake of the future, equals receiving money. But I just wanted to like note that. Anyways, no comments. So with the Six of Pentacles, I do see this as someone who may, again, this is a Lilith reading, a message from your Lilith reading. So some things I say, I'm going to try and word it right, because with Lilith, I could easily say something like, let's say I receive, like what I'm seeing is you misusing an opportunity, and I could, for example, say you're gonna you need to misuse an opportunity, and basically I'm explaining things too much. I want to get straight to the point to make this quicker, but basically what I'm trying to say is I'm so out of it in this reading. Need to gather my thoughts. So what I'm trying to say is basically, I don't know what it is about your reading, but every time I start record, I click record, I feel my energy getting drained, and I start feeling tired, and I start losing my words and all sorts. Not sure why, but it could be maybe the energy you're feeling. Could be the energy you're feeling, or it could be about this work and play. Maybe like needing a break. Again, I'm not going to try and give advice. I'm not going to try and like predict the future with this reading. I'm just going to say what I'm seeing. Hope like I'm not going. I want to try and avoid like saying, oh, you're going to betray your friend, or oh, you're going to do this, or you may be jealous of your friend. I want to try and avoid all that, because I don't want to like assume anything about your lives. Like I'm just going to, because this is a general reading for different people. You all have your Liliths in different places, and already 5 minutes has been used explaining the reading. So this is why these readings always like end up being 20 minutes long. So just to get straight to the point, with I'm not going to point out the cards, otherwise I'm going to start, explaining and explaining and explaining. But I'm seeing here someone who may be has ill intentions towards someone who may do charity work and seems innocent, but actually doesn't do it for the sake of being innocent or for the sake of the other person, but does it for themselves, for some reason, for their own. I don't say selfish gain, because selfish is not explaining. And I'm not judging anyone. I'm a neutral party here. Whatever I say here with the star over here, second in the deck, I could say someone who has a nightlife, who maybe does explore their sexuality, who may be a bit is the word promiscuous? So who may be a bit yeah, what that word is, who may be it wears clothes that most people's parents don't approve of. So I'm not, judging like whoever has this sort of lifestyle. I'm just a neutral party. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing there with this card. Someone who does have that nightlife. With the Page of Pentacles, someone who maybe likes their attention being on themselves, someone who wants their attention to be on themselves, someone who puts themselves on a pedestal. Again, I'm not insulting anyone. I'm not. I'm just speaking fast to really move this reading along. So because it's 7 minutes already, time goes so quick, and it's like for me, I've actually spent, I'd say, almost about an hour on this reading, trying to record. And every time I record, as I mentioned, like feeling tired and stripping up on my words and all sorts. So that's why I'm speeding through this. So I'm not trying to seem rude or anything like that. Page of Pentacles. So someone who may enjoy the spotlight. Well, not so much enjoying the spotlight, more so wanting to be the should I say, more accomplished person, wanted to be the main character of their friendship group, main character of the world, someone who also, again, because I always see someone who's looking at a mirror with this card, and I just always see someone who's looking at a mirror, so someone who and like likes looking at themselves, who puts themselves on a pedestal, adores themselves. So yeah, again, not saying it's wrong, and I'm not insulting that lifestyle or anything. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. And please do take what resonates. The usual stuff I say in most of my videos, and please do look into the description box, because it's a nice quick summary there. Two of Pentacles. So again, I'm not sure if I mentioned already, but someone whose Lilith is either trapped and has been trapped for a long time, not trapped, held in. Someone whose Lilith has been held in, for a long time, or has been released for a long time. If it's released, it could be especially be someone who has this lifestyle. So it could be a future thing where you're going to be releasing your Lilith and having this lifestyle soon. Could be an advice to release your Lilith and embrace this lifestyle, or could just simply be letting you know, like your Lilith, could simply be your Lilith letting you know that you have this love. You know what I mean. So basically with these two cards, I do see this as like a child and a grown up. So for some of you, it's about growing up. Well, not just growing up, but it's about looking back at your friends. Well, not just friends, but people around you. And okay, someone who compares their lifestyle, their accomplishments, where they are, where they're standing, to other people with the Three of Cups. Someone who compares it. Also, someone who maybe is afraid to move forward, or is afraid to take that step. Someone who maybe is afraid of commitment. Also, I did mention with the star, I do see someone who doesn't get attached. So after spending a night with someone intimately, they don't get attached to that person. So they very quickly drop that person and move on. So maybe I don't want to say afraid of commitment, but just isn't interested in commitment. Maybe for some of you, you are in fact interested in commitment with the Ten of Cups. For some of you, maybe it's about dropping this lifestyle and moving into and picking this lifestyle up. I say that because of the Two of Pentacles. So especially if it's an advice reading, not advice, a future reading. So yeah. So yeah, I am doing this reading as a neutral party, just to again clarify. With the Moon card, there could be again secret intentions here. So I did mention in one of the recordings I did that I watched this. Okay, things I watched, true stories that I mentioned in your other videos. Was first of all, there was a woman. There was a girl whose sister, so similar to what I said about this, not jealousy, but comparing your lifestyle to other people's, and maybe having negative intentions towards other people. Not exactly wanting revenge, but wanting to hurt other people because of where they are compared to where you are. For some of you, it's less about, I'm going to use the word being jealous. It might not be as serious, like as intense as jealousy. It could be more subtle. It could be much, much more, I guess, powerful than jealousy. Like seriously, not vengeance. I can't think of another word. It could just simply be envy or something else. But for some of you, it could be that you are in fact the one who is in a higher position and enjoys being in a higher position than other people, or looks down on other people. Okay. See, I don't like saying you, so it doesn't seem like I'm like labeling you as this person who looks, so like it's actually like, labeling you as this person who looks down on others. Not sure if you read my other few videos, but yeah, read. Not forget. I'm not going to get into that. Oh yeah, so one of the stories was about a girl whose cousin or sister was getting married to this guy, and the girl was jealous, so she, I guess, offering to do something for someone, giving something to someone, offered to do this girl's hair and cut her hair. So she didn't do it out of just pure love or anything or wanting to help her out. She did it so she could cut her hair, like out of jealousy, out of spite. So for some of you, that could be the energy. It could be a future energy, maybe embracing. Could be a past energy that is being brought up now. Could just be stating something. And again, I'm not judging or anything. Neutral party here. Everyone's so different. Everyone lives different lives. Everyone's human, and people do different things, react to different ways. The other two stories, true stories I mentioned in the other videos of yours, these were all your videos. I literally spent about an hour or an hour and 30 minutes and recording your video over and over again because I kept tripping up my words, making mistakes, and stuff like that. But I don't mind, I guess. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the other story was about a girl, well not a girl, this daughter. A daughter was, something happened to her. I'm not gonna get too into it, but basically she was in court, telling her story, and so the daughter's the victim, her ex-boyfriend is the defender, or what do you call it? But yeah, I don't think they don't use the word criminal in court. They use a different word. Defender. I forgot the word. But anyways, the mother looked like and even said that she wanted to kill the guy that did harm to her daughter. So that's one way Lilith can manifest. And the other story I mentioned was this woman whose daughter was killed, and she said she said in court that she didn't want the murderer to be, put to death or anything, that she forgave the murderer. So you see how people are different in that way. People have people, I don't know, should I say people's Lilith manifest in different ways? But I don't know. If that's the right way to word it. Oh gosh, this is 14 minutes. See, these videos get so long so quickly. Like time just goes whoop, whoop, whoop. So yeah, for some of you, the first mother I explained could be more your energy, that wrath. I think that's more for Lilith and Aries people. Although I'm not really feeling it in this. If like there was the Tower card or something, I might be feeling that energy. But so that's how I was just trying to explain how people can be so different. And also with the Six of Pentacles here. So again, if you're receiving, so it could be receiving something from someone and deceiving them, about that thing. So, for example, receiving money and from someone. This is just an example. Receiving money from someone and running away with their money, just as an example, or receiving someone's. Or this is more the material. So I wouldn't exactly say trust, but just receiving someone from something, something from someone, or what's another word? But yeah, that sort of stuff. I'm gonna wrap this up so this doesn't get too long. There was some other stuff I really want. Like I feel like I made some really interesting points in the other videos, but like it kept tripping up words. Had to stop midway, and then kept tripping up words even more. And I know I keep mentioning this. It's just I still can't believe how many times I recorded this. So I've gone over that. I've gone over these. What is more I wanted to say about this? So that aspect of like okay, so basically, a friend that you never know what their true intentions are, someone who may seem innocent but has other intentions, or someone who's receiving something like money from someone but uses it for themselves. For example, when this receives it for other people, or someone who maybe needs to balance their Lilith, in terms of how much control they have over their Lilith and how much freedom they give their Lilith. Someone who maybe is maybe looks at the past too much, or is afraid of the future, is afraid of moving forward. Maybe someone who looks at what other people have done and compares it to where they are. Maybe someone who looks down on other people and puts themselves on a pedestal here, or someone who has that nightlife. Again, I'm not condemning anyone. I'm not judging anyone. I'm not saying what this person did is right or wrong. Don't know the context. Like this might not even be for you at all. Like it could be for someone else. The whole reading could be for like two other people. Maybe your energy is somewhere in this deck but didn't get onto the table. So yeah. And then wanting to be the main character of the story of everything. Not everything, but you know what I mean. I don't want to get it's 17 minutes already. This already got so long. I'm gonna stop now. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this resonated. Hopefully this all made sense. I know the way I was talking was a bit different this time, and I am still a bit tired. It's not that like I feel like when I turn this camera off, my energy is gonna like return to me. But it's like when I'm recording, you're reading. I don't know why, but my energy just gets a bit drained, and I'm not too sure why. Maybe I'll try recording the next groups and see if like my energy still gets drained. Maybe it's just I don't know what it is. It might not just be your reading. It might not just be Virgo. It might be something else. Maybe it's like just today. It could just be today. Like this day specifically. But and this isn't the first time it's happened either. So I'm explaining. Maybe I just talk too much. That could be it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this I already said all that. You know what? I'm going to stop now.